Hi, everybody. Welcome back to your Tarot card of the year reading. Welcome to Karen and Donna says, my card of the year, three sevens, the month reduction of the day and the year. Magical. Welcome to Tammy Ann. Karen is back. And Dee, Mary Beth. Welcome to all of you. Let's go here to this comment. Um, that's funny. You really are. You really are getting all the best cards in the Kwanzaa readings. It's, perhaps we should do an individual reading for you to kind of, bring all this energy together. I think that might be helpful. This is a reading now for the, world card. This is the world card in the Margaret Peterson Tarot, and you can see the dragon wrapped around. So we have the symbol, we have the strong water energy, we have the dragon, the water dragon. And what I was seeing, I said earlier, I almost saw this fellow surfing, and yeah, surfing. There's just something very powerful in this card. In a world card, of course, normally we see the mandorla and we see the woman looking back, moving through the mandorla. We have the four fixed symbols around the edge of the card. It's a card of retirement. It's a card of completion. It is a card of I feel this is a big exhale card. So much has been it's a card of blessing, I really feel. And a pause is needed here to stop and admire the beauty all around. And as Donna said, it's three sevens. It's it's wow. It's a big wow. And seven, those sevens in the tarot are rather challenging. Um, so was I. Oh, you're a water dragon. I'm a water tiger. That's interesting. Yeah. I was gonna say, so am I, but I'm not. I'm a water tiger. Water dragon, water tiger. Um, and the dragon is the 12th animal, correct? I'm not. I I don't know why that feels significant. Um, sorry, distracted. Counting your blessings. There's a beauty, there's a magic, there's a kind of a sitting in your glory and really honoring your whole life. This is an opportunity to move forward, to move through, to it's a card of change, it's a card of progression, it's a card more than that though I really feel of self um, feeling the fullness of your experience of life. There is an abundance of energy surrounding you at this time. Really, you can do whatever you want to do when this card comes up. It's such a beautiful card. I'm actually thinking of, a card in the Way Home Tarot where we see it's called the universe, and there's a cabin in the woods. And I can just imagine taking a sabbatical and going off into the forest and watching the northern lights every night and sitting there by a crackling fire and reading a book, and in the summer, walking over to the lake. Something like that. Like this year, you deserve a sabbatical. You deserve to be in the beauty of life. And Chariot, of course, is a 7. So in a 7 year, this is just gonna feel kind of special. Kind of special. So find some way to honor yourself. Hmm. Empress time as a Mother Crone. So this is also numerologically connected to the Empress by reduction. And there may be something also too for that if you have a hanged man year, you might find something in this reading that resonates with you as well too. The Japanese call it the second spring. Beau- okay. Thanks, Donna. Tiger is third and dragon is fifth. Okay. All right. Shall we begin? I just want to look at that card. That is just so ride the wave. Oh, let's read the poem. Let's read the poem. Just because it's the final poem of the majors. Circling at the far end, fragile patterns of life dissolve in the flickering light. Internal rhythm of slow moving waves breaking against the heavens. Bound to no order, filled with the spirit of the wind, a figure appears, unveiled, dancing into the center to the point, the last sign before nothingness. I really also love the Wildwood World card, where you see a labyrinth before the portal in the world tree. That's a very powerful world card. Mhm. All right. So, couple of elements really speak loud with this, but really we have all of the fixed signs here surrounding this card. Um, and I kind of feeling like I might change the order of the cards here. Um, mm, I don't know why. Um, I just want to do this. So this is very spontaneous. Gonna do this, okay? Because so here is your Aquarius card connected to air, and I believe Leo. Uh-oh, Leo is here. Why am I doing this? I have no idea why I'm doing this. Scorpio is up here. Okay, this is bizarre, but I want to do this. Okay. And for those of you that don't read tarot and don't have a clue what just happened, please feel free to explain this to anybody in the chat what just happened. Okay. All right. Okay. So I want to look to the the transformed energy of Scorpio. This is my intention here. So we see the eagle sitting up here in this card. And so, what do we know about your Scorpio journey? And yeah, okay, this is not scripted. This is Sadhana unscripted. Ah, I really like this card. I really love this card. This there is a figure here swimming, but there's also this reminder. There's a statue down here, just resting on the bottom of the ocean. And there's this kind of brilliance between moving with the flow, but also observing this stillness and this rest that the ocean offers. I really feel that the Son of Cups, while the Son of Cups, I think, find gets a bad rap in a lot of decks, and it is just beautiful. So I want to say that your journey with the element of water this year and through some of your greatest challenges, just flow, just let it flow and know that you are completely supported. Bring in any connection to the water element that feels nourishing to you and it reminds you of the peace and the beauty connected to the element of water. The sun, mm, look at we've got a dancer here, a charmed leap. That's extraordinary flexibility. But what I'm picking up on here is a flow of life, an exuberance, dance, love, sing, find joy, take a beach vacation. Just it just feels like you've done some really great work. And so honor that. Your reflections in association with this card can bring you tremendous insight. And take your time with that. Take your time and enjoy each and every one of them. Now, let's go to the water bearer, to Aquarius. Of course, you get the 10 feathers. Of course, you do. This is funny. So here we are, right, at a card of completion and a card of sorry, I was reading the comments. I love Ink's comment. Hello to you. Um, Ink's name is Kin, so you can call Ink or Kin. Uh, there is a light here. There is a sense of transformation. This is a 10. This is a card of completion. This is the fulfillment of the suit of feathers. This is I feel, where you see the light at the end of the tunnel, but also a complete and utter letting go, a complete and utter letting go. I'm really happy for you. There's no you know what I'm picking up on? There is no struggle. There is no struggle. You have surrendered. You are honoring the flow of life, and I think all of the cards that I have read so far, this one feels very much in tune, in alignment with something. I don't know, I think this series of readings is for you. Your tool clue. We've had this card before too. I'm gonna have to go back to the book. The Virgin of Guadalupe. Again, we have supporting colors. Just bear with me. I'm gonna go to Carla's book. This is the second to last card in the deck, and I think that says something as well too. Um, She first appeared as a brown woman with sunbeams surrounding her to yes, remember this story, an indigenous man, a sacred mount devoted to the Aztec mother goddess. In Aztec mythology and among present-day Nahuas, the Aztec goddess is also known as Mother Earth. Her symbols are soil and light, an ancient mother figure forever nurturing all peoples and living beings that dwell. She is the life and light of the world. Her sacred home on Tepeyac was believed to be the birthplace of all life and all things. And by appearing in this sacred land to an indigenous man, many think the Virgin of Guadalupe and Tonantzin are one and the same. Miraculous am I, holy am I, mother am I. It almost feels as if with this Ten of Swords energy, I'm feeling like when you come to that place of the Ten of Swords and you so completely surrender, releasing all sense of ego and coming to a place of um, understanding that there is no point to struggling anymore. And we're also seeing that over here. You've realized that swimming against the current doesn't serve. And it's at that moment that the goddess appears to you and you know. Now I want to go back to the idea of the so this is an inner light. This is an inner knowledge. This is an inner knowing as well too, because I'm connecting these cards to the Aquarius energy. Okay. All right. Should we go on the other side? So let's go to Leo, 180 degrees away from Aquarius. You know, my best friend, she is an Aquarius who possesses very few Aquarian characteristics. Um, I don't know what her I've never actually it's funny, she's my best friend, and we, my childhood friend. So we actually met in baby buggies when our mothers were walking. They went to high school together. And though we've been friends our whole life and we've talked about mystics and mediumship and spirit and that, we've never really talked about astrology. I don't even know anything about her birth chart other than her birthday of birth. Anyway. Okay, so this is Leo, the fixed fire sign, of course, Five of Flames. Five of Flames is the first Leo card. So for the fixed symbols, um, 5, 6, and 7 are the cards, 5, 6, and 7, and this is the first decan of Leo, um, where we dive into the fire. So how might this manifest and why might this be important in a world year? Why might the 5 of Flames well, we don't wanna become complacent in our sitting back and enjoying and honoring life and luxuriating in the garden. We do need stimulation. We do need, um, to understand that around the corner is the development of something new and something fresh. Because of your experience, because of the many journeys that you have been through, you will not be starting, at the beginning. You will be, beginning in the middle, if that makes sense. And so what's that Pocahontas song? "Around the river bend." Um, just around the river bend, there is a, conflagration that is calling to you. There is a conflagration that is calling to you, and you walk towards this conflagration, and we we have a metamorphosis card. Is there an unresolved conflagration in your awareness? And in your wisdom, are you able to spend some time and energy this year in uh, nurturing resolving that? I'm asking you because I think you know what it is. Okay. All right. Taurus. My lovely Taurus daughter. Ugh. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Do you know what Ardha Matsyendrasana is? It is Lord of the Fishes pose in yoga. This is Ardha Matsyendrasana. And of course, the Son of Coins loves this pose. This is a pose of that kind of wrings everything out of your body. It requires tremendous grounding, and at the same time, I love these kinds of poses because it's like a dish rag, you know? Some of my kids don't do a very good job of getting all the water out of the dish rag. There's nothing more satisfying, you know, than getting all the water out, and anyway, that's what this yoga pose feels like. It's like it wrings everything out of you. It's so brilliant, and then you release from the pose, which is the medicine, and everything just, you feel this tremendous sense of earthing, of calming. And so if yoga is not your thing, this card to me is about deep connection with your body, deep connection with release and letting go. Hmm. One of my favorite things about teaching yoga is, and I don't do it so much anymore because I'm not teaching public classes, but is rattling off the long Sanskrit names. And it is just such a pleasure. So what do you observe that there's two suns here? And I would take the suns to be the knights. The suns would be the knights. The suns would be the ones on quests, holy quests, grail quests, quests of one sort or another. I really feel a bit of what's the word? Um, there's a few of them, like there's a vision quest, that kind of journey where you go off into the forest and you would be alone, kind of, like kind of like survival, that sort of thing. That's what I'm feeling with this card here. And there's a sense too of a bit of a challenge with the elements in both cards and testing your strength with the elements. Perhaps also there's a renewed sense of vigor. Okay. Your shaman is ancestor of protection. Ancestor. So this is an earth card. So we have a match. Birth card. I am the ancestor of protection. I guard the spirit of the one who invokes my power, keeping him or her true to their innate sense of being. I bring strength and energy to those who call upon me. Guide them to find a safe harbor for their journey. I stand as a primal ancestor and companion on the hardest paths you travel. As you embark on any new adventure, I will stay beside you and protect you from the assaults of opponents and or detractors. And I can see you on your quest, and you sit down and you make your camp, and these ancestors stand guard and they protect you, and you feel completely safe and at peace being out in the wild. And there's something as well too here with the Son of Cups, with you in the ocean, and think of these metaphors in whatever way you want to go. But the god, the statuary is down there protecting you and guarding over you as you journey through the water. I find as Taurian energy, this is very powerful. This affirms the need to deeply connect with the pulse of the earth, to move a little slower. There's a sense of freedom and flow, surrender very much in this year. And I would say the only challenge presented here is the one to deal with is that raging fire, that unresolved raging fire that has been waiting for you to step up and confront. And it's burning bright, and it's calling to you. And so how will you respond to it? Thank you all for your participation in this reading. I'm just going to go to a couple of comments before I sign off. I'm getting ready physically to dig to allotment. And Donna, connected to the changing energy of the five and the new thoughts and attitudes, beginning at a higher level of the 10, just off the cuff. Mm. One last firewalk. All right, I'll leave you with that. See you shortly for the reading of the full. Namaste.